Behind me, you're looking at the 2025 Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy Night Edition. This is the top of the line trim level for the 25 Palisade, and today we're going to take a look at it and see just how it stacks up compared to its competitors. Let's start with the exterior. So on this model, you're going to see all of the decals are blacked out, hence the Night Edition. You also have black tires and rims and black trim pieces front to back. Now there is one bit of trim that is chromed out along the side, and I don't really mind how that looks. It actually kind of gives it a luxury feel. Now, one of the main comparisons that you'll see from the 25 Palisade is with the Kia Telluride, and for me personally, I just love the way that the exterior and the body look. Kind of gives it a stately or presidential feel as compared to some of the other models that you'll see. Now, in the front here, you're gonna have a beautiful all blacked out grille design here, again with the blacked out emblem. You have your LED lights that go from top to bottom, and you have some indicator lights here as well on the front that have kind of a smoky, almost tinted look to it. Along the sides of the vehicle, as I mentioned, we have blacked out rims and tires, black door handles on the front and back, and overall just has a very nice, sleek, almost timeless design from the front all the way to the back. On the back, one of my favorite design features is the all blacked Palisade text written out, again, blacked out emblem on the back as well. One really cool thing about the 25 Palisade, when it comes to the overall exterior design, front to back, what a lot of SUVs are doing nowadays, they all just kind of look the same. Everybody's copying one another, but I really think the Palisade stands out amongst the competition, whether it's the front grille or it's the back or it's the nice sleek design along the sides. I really think they did a nice job with the exterior look. Now let's move inside. Now with the third row up, you do have some decent storage space still even here in the back. I will put up the exact amount of cubic feet on the screen right now. Now, one of my favorite features about the third row are the automatic reclining and folding down third row seating. You have very clear and visible buttons here on the left-hand side. And by the press of a button, you can have both of the third row seating chairs fold down, opening up much more cargo space for you. And not only can you do that with the third row seating, but you also have buttons here at the back that can adjust and fold down the second row seats as well. You don't need to reach all the way back there, find some sort of tether to pull to make the second row go down. You can do all of that by the push of a button right here in the back, which I really enjoy that feature. Now, if you're buying a 25 Palisade, odds are you're interested in all of the cargo space. Second and third row seating, most likely you have a family or some kids or just a lot of passengers that you're trying to transport to and from. Or maybe you're somebody like me and my wife where we don't have any kids yet, but we do have a couple of dogs. And I just love the idea of the third row seating being able to go all the way down. And we have plenty of room for our pets while still maintaining that second row. The dogs don't need to get in that second row and, maybe mess up some of the upholstery or get anything dirty. You have a ton of space with the third row seating down. Now, when it comes to the second row, we have really easy access to get in and out. The doors almost extend all the way out to 90 degrees, which I think that makes it very easy, especially if you're bringing storage in and out. Maybe you're packing a load from Home Depot or something like that. To get the second seats to move forward, all you have to do is press this very easy button and it reclines a little bit and pushes up forward, giving you plenty of space to get back into the third row. Now in the second row, you have exactly what you'd expect from the top trim level of the 25 Palisade. You have climate control, heated and ventilated seats, 2 USB-C ports, as well as a 12-volt adapter port and an 18-volt AC outlet. One other really cool feature here in the second row is the sunscreen that does come standard on the calligraphy trim. Now, what I love about Hyundai is under the hood, just how simple and easy they make everything here. And I'll get to that in a moment. But let's talk about the engine. We've got a 3.8 liter naturally aspirated V6 engine. I think this Palisade is going to be perfect for people who just want their powertrain to be out of sight, out of mind. We don't have a hybrid, we don't have a turbo. Everything here for the consumer just makes it easy. Compared to other brands and other models, one thing that makes Hyundai Hyundai such a desirable choice for so many is that you're actually going to save a lot of money when you do eventually have to service your vehicle. A lot of times you'll have a very simple service need, but ultimately it'll cost you more money than you think because of how long the labor takes to get to specific things underneath the hood. You can actually pull out your air filter right here. It's in clear view. Anybody can do that. You don't need to bring that in to do it. And whether it's your battery or other kinds of fluids and different things, Hyundai just makes under the hood so dang simple. I wish every other brand would model after what they're doing. And lastly, talking about gas mileage, you're gonna get roughly about 21 to 22 combined miles per gallon. When you step inside the Hyundai Palisade, the first thing you're going to think is, wow. Now, I know the Palisade is mostly competing with the Toyotas and the Hondas, but this actually feels like a luxury vehicle. And if it's been a little while since you've been inside of a Hyundai last, this may surprise you. All of your seats are covered in premium Napa leather. We have quilted leather door panels and microfiber suede headliner, fully adjustable seating, and these chairs are not only heated and ventilated, but also come with a massage function as well. As far as storage and compartment space goes, you're not going to be let down. A massive center console unit here with adjustable cup holders, plenty of room to hold your phone, water bottles, gloves, anything else you might want to keep in here. Now, one of the highlights of this vehicle is going to be all of the tech. It kind of reminds me of the first time that I stepped inside of a Tesla vehicle years and years ago. Now, I'm not comparing the tech of this Palisade to that of a Tesla Model X or anything like that, but what I'm saying is I remember the first time I did step inside of one of those and just kind of had one of those wow moments. That's exactly how I feel about this Palisade. Again, when you're comparing it to the likes of the Grand Highlander or the Honda Pilot or even that of the Acura MDX. We have a 12.3-inch touchscreen that comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You have physical buttons below the screen if you prefer to access your climate control and volume controls without using the touchscreen interface. And then you have the dash, and this is where things get really fun. One of my favorite features are the turn signal camera. When you put on your blinkers, there's a camera located at the bottom of both of your side mirrors that give you a unique view for your turning radius. On the Palisade, you have absolutely zero excuse to turn too sharply and hit a curb. Now, I could be wrong here, so please fact check me if I am, but on your odometer, on your dash there, I don't know if very many other competitors have that same camera angle, which just make it so easy to look down and to just see it when you're merging or when you're turning a corner. Now, there are so many different reasons why you might choose a Palisade over something like a Grand Highlander or a Pilot or MDX, whatever the case may be. And I'm going to leave you here with this, and that's going to be the warranties offered. Hyundai is kind of famous for its unprecedented 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. If you're one of the people like me and you don't want to be buying a new vehicle every couple of years, dealing with the whole trade-in process, there is such a peace of mind knowing that for 10 years or 100,000 miles, whatever comes first, you can have that safety and that peace of mind knowing that if anything goes wrong with the powertrain, you can bring it in, and that's totally, completely covered at the time of purchase. So if reliability is at the top of your list, I personally don't know what's more reliable than that kind of a warranty. There's obviously so many other features and different details that we could have gone over. We could even make a whole separate video for that matter. So if we didn't get to one of your questions or a specific feature that you were looking forward to seeing today, let us know down below in the comments and we'll be more than happy to answer your questions, or like I said, maybe even make a whole nother video. But thanks so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more just like it, maybe consider subscribing. At Dick's Auto Group, we would love the opportunity to continue to give you value and as much information as possible for your next upcoming vehicle purchase. Have a great day.